Hello, friends. Welcome. I'm so excited you're here. I believe the world is this giant, beautiful, delicious meal, and we just need to get out there and take a bite. Today we're going on a little trip together, a journey to some of the most stunning places on this planet. These aren't just holiday spots. They are experiences that fill your soul, the kind of places that change you a little bit. We're talking about breathtaking scenery that makes you feel so small in the best possible way. Cultures that open your eyes and your heart, and moments that you'll remember forever. We've put together a list of 10 dream destinations, 10 little slices of heaven scattered across the globe. Each one is a feast for the senses. Imagine colors you've never seen, tastes you've never experienced, and feelings you've never felt. So get comfortable, maybe grab a snack. I always have a snack, and let's dream a little. All right, first stop. We're heading to the Aegean Sea, to a place that looks like it was plucked right out of a fairy tale. I'm talking about Santorini, Greece. It's the stark white buildings like giant sugar cubes clinging to these dramatic cliffs. And those blue domes, they're the exact color of the sky on a perfect day. Walking through the narrow, winding alleyways of Oya or Fira feels like you're in a beautiful maze. Every corner you turn, there's another breathtaking view waiting for you. Little shops selling handmade jewelry, tiny cafes where you can smell the strong Greek coffee brewing, and bougainvillea flowers spilling over the white walls in explosions of pink and purple. You find a little taverna perched on the edge of the cliff. You order some fresh grilled octopus, a classic Greek salad with the most amazing feta cheese you've ever tasted, and a glass of crisp, local white wine called Assyrtiko. But the real showstopper, the main event, is the sunset. Everyone gathers for it like a nightly pilgrimage. The sky transforms into a masterpiece of orange, pink, red, and gold. The whole world seems to go quiet for a moment, and then, as the last sliver of sun disappears, everyone starts to applaud. It's pure romance. Whether you're with someone you love or just falling in love with the world, Santorini has this powerful, magical energy. Picture this. You wake up, not to an alarm clock, but to the gentle sound of water lapping just beneath you. You open your eyes, and the first thing you see is an endless expanse of the most brilliant turquoise water you could ever imagine. Welcome, my friends, to the Maldives. This isn't just a vacation, it's like stepping into a screensaver. It's real. The main attraction here, and what makes it so iconic, are the overwater bungalows. These aren't just hotel rooms. They are your own private slice of heaven. You have your own deck, your own little staircase leading directly into the warm, crystal-clear Indian Ocean. You can just roll out of bed and go for a swim with tropical fish. The world beneath the water is just as spectacular as the one above. You put on a snorkel mask, and suddenly you're in a different universe. Schools of brightly colored fish darting all around you. Maybe a graceful sea turtle gliding by, or even a gentle manta ray. The coral reefs are teeming with life. And the beaches. Oh, the beaches are something else. The sand is so white and so fine, it's like powdered sugar. You walk barefoot and it feels like silk beneath your feet. You can find a hammock strung between two palm trees, grab a good book and a fresh coconut, and just be. The only decision you have to make is whether to swim in the lagoon or take a nap. All right, put on your eating pants, because our next stop is a place where the food is as beautiful as the landscape. We're going to Italy. Specifically, the rolling, sun-drenched hills of Tuscany. This place is pure poetry. Imagine driving down a winding road lined with tall, skinny cypress trees. On either side of you, there are hills covered in vineyards and olive groves, glowing gold in the afternoon sun. Tuscany is the heart of Italy, and you feel that everywhere you go. In Florence, you're walking through the birthplace of the Renaissance. You can see Michelangelo's David, stand in awe under Brunelleschi's dome, and eat a gelato while strolling across the Ponte Vecchio. But for me, the real magic of Tuscany is found in the connection to the land. It's a haven for people who love food and wine. You can visit a family-run vineyard where the owner will walk you through the rows of grapes, telling you stories that have been passed down for generations. Then you sit down for a wine tasting, sampling Chianti that tastes like the sunshine and the soil it came from. And the food, Mamma mia, we have to talk about the food. It's simple, it's rustic, and it's unbelievable. fresh handmade pasta with a rich wild boar sauce, a big thick Florentine steak grilled to perfection. Every meal is a celebration. You find a little trattoria, you sit outside, and you just eat and drink and laugh for hours. From the rustic hills of Italy, we are taking a big leap across the globe to a place of serene beauty and profound tradition. We're going to Kyoto, Japan. Stepping into Kyoto is like stepping back in time. For over 1,000 years, it was the imperial capital of Japan, and you can feel that history in the air. It's a city of 1,000 temples, each one a peaceful sanctuary from the modern world. You can wander through the iconic Fushimi Inari Shrine, with its thousands of vibrant red torii gates creating a magical tunnel up the mountainside. Or you can find tranquility at Kinkaku-ji, the golden pavilion, shimmering and reflected perfectly in the surrounding pond. It's breathtaking. If you are lucky enough to be here in the spring, you will witness something truly special, the cherry blossoms, or sakura. The entire city is draped in delicate shades of pink and white. People gather in the parks for hanami, which is basically a picnic party under the cherry trees. It's a celebration of the fleeting beauty of life. You might catch a glimpse of a geisha in the Gion district, with her intricate kimono and flawless makeup, gliding silently down a cobblestone lane. It feels like you've seen a secret. You can participate in a traditional tea ceremony, a quiet, meditative ritual that is all about grace and hospitality. Okay, I hope you have your sunglasses, because our next destination is so bright and beautiful, it's almost hard to believe it's real. We are heading to the heart of the South Pacific, to the legendary island of Bora Bora in French Polynesia. It's the supermodel of islands. It's almost unfairly beautiful. The star of the show is the lagoon. I don't even know what to call this color. It's not blue, it's not green. It's a shade of turquoise so vivid it seems to glow from within. The island itself is dominated by the majestic Mount Otemanu, a dramatic, jungle-covered volcanic peak that rises from the center. It's the perfect backdrop to the impossibly beautiful scenery. Just like in the Maldives, those iconic overwater bungalows are a huge part of the experience here. Waking up and diving straight from your bedroom into that warm, clear lagoon is a feeling I think everyone should have at least once in their life. But Bora Bora is also a playground for adventure. The lagoon is your giant swimming pool. You can go shark and ray feeding. Don't worry, they're the friendly kind. You can go jet skiing around the island, feeling the wind in your hair and seeing the island from every stunning angle. The marine life here is just off the charts. The coral reefs are like underwater gardens, bursting with color and life. You put on a snorkel mask and it's like you've been invited to a huge underwater party. The water is so clear you can see straight to the bottom, even when it's deep. It's just magical. Bora Bora is the ultimate escape. All right, let's leave the tranquil lagoons for a bit and head to a city that is buzzing with energy, culture, and some of the most dramatic natural scenery on the planet. We're going to the southern tip of Africa, to the incredible city of Cape Town, South Africa. As soon as you arrive, you see it, and it takes your breath away. Table Mountain. This massive, flat-topped mountain stands like a guardian watching over the city. The best way to experience the mountain is to go right to the top. You can take a rotating cable car that gives you 360-degree views as you ascend. And when you get to the summit, wow, the view is just unbelievable. You can see the entire city laid out below you. The deep blue of the Atlantic Ocean stretching out to the horizon. But Cape Town is so much more than just the mountain. It's a city of vibrant neighborhoods, like the colorful Bo-Kaap, with its brightly painted houses and the delicious aroma of Cape Malay spices in the air. It's a city with a complex and powerful history, which you can learn about by taking a ferry to Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned. And the nature. Oh, the nature is just spectacular. You can drive along Chapman's Peak Drive, one of the most beautiful coastal roads in the world, carved into the side of a cliff with the ocean crashing below. You can visit Boulder's Beach and see a colony of adorable African penguins waddling around. Okay, let's bundle up, because our next destination is a place of raw, elemental, almost otherworldly beauty. We're heading north, way north, to Iceland. This isn't your typical tropical paradise. This is a land of dramatic landscapes, a place where nature is still in charge. They call it the land of fire and ice. And that's not just a cool nickname. The whole island feels alive. You can feel the power of the earth everywhere you go. You can stand next to a geyser, like the famous Strucur, and watch as it shoots a tower of boiling water high into the air. You can feel the spray from magnificent waterfalls like Gullfoss, the Golden Falls, or Seljalandsfoss, the one you can actually walk behind. Then there's the ice part of the equation. You can visit the Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon, where huge, ancient icebergs that have broken off a glacier float silently in a deep blue lake. Some of them wash ashore on a nearby black sand beach, where they glitter like diamonds against the dark sand. It's one of the most surreal and beautiful things I have ever seen. And if you visit in the winter, you might be lucky enough to witness the greatest light show on Earth, the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. Imagine standing under a pitch-black sky, and suddenly ribbons of green, pink, and purple light start to dance and swirl above you. There are no words to describe it. It's pure magic. After the cool, dramatic landscapes of Iceland, let's warm up again and travel to an island that is as much a spiritual state of mind as it is a physical place. We are going to Bali, Indonesia, the famed island of the gods. And when you get here, you understand why. There's a special energy in Bali, a sense of peace and spirituality that just, well, permeates everything. Bali is an island of incredible natural beauty. You have beautiful tropical beaches in the south, perfect for surfing or just soaking up the sun. But if you move inland, towards the cultural heart of Ubud, the landscape changes. You'll find lush, dense jungles and the most stunning rice terraces you've ever seen. The spiritual side of Bali is everywhere. There are over 20,000 temples on this one island. Each one is a work of art. You can visit Tanah Lot, a temple perched dramatically on a rock in the sea, especially beautiful at sunset. But Bali is also a place for wellness and rejuvenation. It's a world-famous destination for yoga and meditation retreats. What I love most about Bali is the warmth of the people. The Balinese people have a genuine kindness and a beautiful smile that makes you feel instantly welcome. Okay, from the spiritual warmth of Bali, we're heading to a place of grand, majestic, and jaw-droppingly beautiful wilderness. We're going to the Canadian Rockies, to Banff National Park. This is nature on a scale that is hard to comprehend. We're talking about massive, snow-capped peaks that pierce the sky, vast forests of pine trees, and lakes that are a color you will not believe until you see it with your own eyes. The lakes are the stars of the show here. Lake Louise and Moraine Lake are the most famous, and for good reason. The water is this incredible opaque turquoise color. It comes from the rock flour, tiny particles of silt from the glaciers, that is suspended in the water. It's so vibrant it looks like someone poured dye into the water. This is a place for adventure. In the summer, you can go hiking on countless trails, from easy walks along the lakeshore to challenging climbs up a mountain. You can rent a canoe and paddle out onto the calm turquoise water of Lake Louise, feeling so tiny surrounded by the giant mountains. It's a moment of pure peace and awe. In the winter, Banff transforms into a winter wonderland. The mountains are covered in a thick blanket of snow, and the frozen lakes become giant ice rinks. It's a world-class destination for skiing and snowboarding, with some of the most breathtaking scenery you could ever imagine from a chairlift. For our final destination, we are going to a city that needs no introduction, a city that has been celebrated in songs, poems, and movies for centuries. Of course, I'm talking about Paris, France, the city of love, the city of light. You see the Eiffel Tower for the first time, sparkling at night, and it doesn't matter how many pictures you've seen, it still takes your breath away. You can climb the steps of the Arc de Triomphe for a stunning view down the Champs-Élysées. You can wander through the hallowed halls of the Louvre and come face to face with the Mona Lisa, or be moved by the Gothic grandeur of Notre Dame. History is on every single street corner. But the real joy of Paris for me is found in the simple things. It's about getting lost in the charming streets of Montmartre, where artists are still painting in the square. It's about sitting at a sidewalk cafe with a café crème and a croissant, just watching the world go by. Parisians have perfected the art of living. And the food, oh la la, the food. This is the culinary capital of the world, and you can eat like a king. You have to have a picnic by the Seine with a fresh baguette, some cheese, and a bottle of wine. It's a rite of passage. Paris is a city that invites you to fall in love. You can fall in love with a person, of course, but you can also fall in love with art, with food, with history, with beauty, with life itself. It's endlessly romantic, endlessly beautiful, and endlessly delicious. A perfect end to our world tour of dream destinations. And just like that, our incredible journey around the world comes to an end. Wow. From the blue domes of Santorini to the sparkling lights of Paris, what a trip. These places aren't just dots on a map. They are living, breathing experiences waiting for us. Each one has its own flavor, its own music, its own special way of making you feel alive. Now, I really want to hear from you. We've seen 10 of my dream spots, but what about yours? Which one of these places is calling your name the loudest? Please share it with all of us in the comments below. I love reading about where you all want to go. It gives me new ideas for our next adventure together. Thank you so much for joining me on this virtual adventure. It means the world to me that we can share these moments. If you had a good time and you want to see more journeys like this, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Until next time, my friends, stay curious, stay hungry, and remember to always make room for dessert. Bye for now.